You ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. Let's roll it. What is up, Pops?
What's up, kiddo?
It's Saturday.
And we're at the shop.
It's Saturday at the shop.
It is
Good
Saturday.
morning.
It
Good
is.
morning. Do us a favor before we get cranking on the headlines. Hit share, hit comment. We're going to be giving some stuff away, including a Jake Wyatt 4-pack.
Four-pack that looks like golf balls.
And how about real golf balls?
We can do that too.
And we've got some other cigars that we're going to go through, but we want this to be interactive. Good morning. Thank you guys for joining us. And
We got Puck joining us on Instagram. So
Yep, that is
good morning to Puck.
Little Puckerini. Good morning to all of you. Let's hit him with some headlines. Pops, what do we got?
Nelson Alfonso, the man, the myth, the legend. I like the way he spells it.
The legend. That's a Chris Farley. That's how he spells it.
It's ugly season again. Annual principal event week.
There we go.
How many movies are too many?
You know who that is, right?
Yeah.
All right. Saturday at the shop. Good morning. Here, let me put this over here. Let's start from the top.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and say thank you to everyone who has ever worn a uniform for this beautiful, beautiful country, and a happy Veterans Day. And thank you, Ron Hancock, for your service, and thank you everyone out there who's tuning in that is a veteran. We truly, truly appreciate it. And there would be no us living a dream without you badasses out there in the world.
Nope. And I'm sure even those that are retired veterans, their juices are flowing with the stuff that's going on around the country. And I'm sure a few of them would like to just strap it back and go.
It's an interesting time.
It's
an interesting time to be alive.
It is watching a small segment of the world saying, no, just stop for a few days, and then watching the people that were just, terrorized.
I'm not sure we should go down this road.
We're going to go ahead. We'll keep on going. You guys do what you need.
You do whatever you guys need to do. But I'll tell you what, we've got Just Bassin custom rods in. I like the name. I like the sound of it.
What is it?
His name is Just Bassin Custom Rods.
I like it. Right
Love
there.
It. Rip it.
Sounds like a race car thing.
Also, we have Queen Bee coming in. She is actually with us, and we need some help here, giving some love.
Yes, please.
She is coming to us from Omaha, Nebraska, with my grandmama Mickey, and
my mama.
And they are there kicking ass together. We've had some challenging few weeks, but it's beautiful to hear that grandma's having some good stacking.
We're making some progress. The prayers are helping. Please just say one for Mickey.
Say one for Mickey, and that is it. We're going to move forward past that, but this show is for you, Grandmama. We miss you, and we love you, and we can't wait to see you down here soon or us up there. Either way, let's just keep eating, fatten your ass up, and we're going to be all right. And thank you, Begley, for going up there and trying to fatten her ass up.
Yeah. Go to Broncos, get her some fries.
Oh, and bring some fries back for us, please.
I don't know what kind of shape they'd be in after an hour of soaking into the wrapper.
It's the beginning of our meal when we ate there. Best fries on the planet.
I mean, a lot of people talk about it. I mean, this isn't cigar related or have anything to do with the events that we have coming up, but there's a place in Omaha, Nebraska called Broncos. It's been around for 150 years. This place has the best French fries on the planet, bar none. They punch them out right there. They dunk in the water. They throw them in the fryer.
For 8 minutes.
For 8 minutes.
And then once they get to room temperature, not that good.
But they hold the perfect amount of grease. They have the perfect amount of crunch. And I remember last time I went up there, I go to Begley. I said, we got to go have Broncos fries. I don't really remember their fries. Are they that good? So we get some fries. She doesn't get any with hers, and she starts eating all mine. She's like, I'll be right back. She comes back with 2 large family-size orders on a tray that was just a mountain, and we ate it all.
We're losing people now.
Yeah, that's right.
We're losing people.
Look,
we do have Julie Adams in.
We have what?
We have Julie Adams in. Greetings from St. Genevieve, Missouri.
I wonder where the hell that's at.
Probably around there in LaGrange.
There by LaGrange?
They got some fancy sounding places up there.
Yeah, I think the French got stuck there for a couple minutes.
I think you're right.
I think they were trapped between
Can I get this
the north and the south
to you so you can take off running on actually valuable content before?
While
I get this set
well,
up.
some of this stuff is very related to you, since when people call me, like to schedule an event with like Nelson Alfonso, for example, they call me and say, hey, what's going on in the December event? And I go, I don't know what you're talking about. Call Brandon. So they've all learned now. So when you show events on there, I'm excited to hear about them.
Well,
For the first time.
you can find them on our events master calendar that Begley has created, so all of our team is in the loop.
You know,
But
I
that
hate it
being
when you
said-
do that. When somebody does that, I just want to smack you right in your face.
What uses our EOS system that Daniel Himmel has coached us into, Pops?
It is number one.
Yeah, you're number one. All right, we have events coming up here. We have December 1st, Patrick Martin, one of the coolest guys.
This is going to be
ever.
the most star-studded month of the year.
It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be.
By the way, we just had Ernesto Perez Carrillo in. We'll talk about that in a second. But
Ever heard of him?
December 1st, Ugly Sweater Party, and also Patoro event with Patrick Martin. First time he's been back in 6 years.
Yeah.
Since I think he was
He was the first ICCU,
he was.
and we just completely winged it, like now.
Mm-hmm.
But we completely winged it. He is awesome.
He's awesome. He's coming in. That's Friday, December 1st. Then we have Darren Chaffee, who's coming in for 3 days. Three
days.
different days. December 10th, we're going to have, let's just say we'll have a product that will interest you in each one of these days. And maybe a collection, maybe a line, maybe a who knows.
Maybe it's our once a year. He launches everything globally here at our place, or something happens.
That's
like
a good way to put it.
Yeah.
So Sunday.
It happens every year.
It happens.
It's like the pancake breakfast.
Yeah. That's Darren's coming in December 10th and 11th. Then he has to go to somewhere else. And then he's coming back for December 16th. Pay attention. We're getting some final sign off on which cigars we're able to launch. But there are some cigars that he's speaking about, one of which he said is the best thing to come out of KBF.
Whoa.
Might I remind you
Coach
that?
Vaughn comes out of KBF.
Yes, and it might or might not be an exclusive for Industrial Cigar Company.
I think it will.
I think it will, and I think you're going to want to be here for those December 1st, then 10th, 11th, 16th, and that's going to be badass. That's rolling into the holidays, which is important to talk about. Maybe how many days a year we're open?
I think that's 365, Chet,
That's right.
which is all of them.
Oh man, our lights going out back there. Oh shit, our kicker ran out. 365 days a year. So holiday, will we be open for Thanksgiving
The answer to that is yes.
and Black Friday
Yes.
and Christmas
Yes.
and New Year's?
And Christmas Eve.
You're welcome. Now we will have abbreviated hours on those days.
Yeah, but still, I mean, we will accommodate those that have been sitting at breakfast or sitting at dinner on Thanksgiving with Uncle Ray that everybody doesn't want to talk to because he drinks a lot.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a place for you to escape to.
Oh look, we got Larry Adams and we've got Kevin Amick in
We got
And Mark
Georgia.
Meyer.
We got Georgia and Missouri
and Mark Meyer,
and Mark Meyer.
who is just America.
He is.
He is
Speaking of,
America.
no, speaking of Kevin Amick, because that's not the cigar. It's right here. Speaking of Kevin Amick, because he loves this particular cigar, which is called the Cavalier LE 2023, maybe one of the best, if not the best cigar. Well, I can't say that now with the Alfonso in, but this has been my favorite cigar. These two have been my favorite cigars this year. We were able to get 15 boxes. They arrived last night. We were notified.
Okay.
3 boxes are already gone. And
That doesn't.
but that puts us at 115 boxes of this cigar in about a 60-day window.
I think
This cigar is special.
so that is a Cavalier LE. Now they made one in 2019 that was uber special, but we smoked it the other night, and I truly believe that's a better cigar.
This is better today than that is with some age on it.
I completely
Yep.
agree. I was expecting when you pulled that cigar out, it was special and it was what I remember, but it wasn't as complex as that. The
No.
tobaccos are not as good.
No.
That is a better cigar.
This is a better cigar for sure. And the good news is We love Sebastian. Sebastian loves us. And when I contact him and says, is there any chance I can get more? His comment was, we haven't shipped Europe yet. I'll take some from them. So I'm hoping that we got some from the French and we're in good shape.
Suck it, Europe.
Yeah.
By the way, if you agree with suck it, Europe, then go ahead and hit share and comment suck it, Europe.
Suck it, Europe.
Because I've got some stuff I want to give away to people that also agree with us.
Yeah. American companies.
American companies. That's right. Well, one of them isn't, but regardless.
So I'm talking about one of the other one that is now back in stock. Jaman brought us another 15 boxes last night, or 2 nights ago. How good is the Definition Cigar Genesis?
Yeah. Yes, it is the answer to how good is it.
And I did get some interesting news, apparently, and I don't even know if I can say this. Maybe I shouldn't say it.
Just say it to hell.
All right. Well, there's apparently Luch has told him there's going to be a couple new sizes of it.
Oh, they're extending the line? Look at that.
But this cigar is spectacular. I told our friends at Safari up in Omaha, and they will hopefully get these things in ASAP.
Yes, yes, yes. Now we're talking about cigars that are otherworldly. This week, we expected, I know, it's incredible. We expected these cigars out, the Alfonsos, the new Gran Selección. We expect them to move pretty fast.
Yeah, well, you think, and when you have 19 boxes of $1,000 cigars, you're just not sure how fast it's going to go with the economy in its current state.
Well, I'll tell you. We went through 5 boxes of torpedoes.
We sold 15 of the 19.
Yeah, we're running pretty thin.
We sold 15 of the 19 boxes in 8 hours.
Now the question is, what are these? I can't tell you what it tastes like because I never smoked one.
I had the Lancero the other night. The Lanceros, when I went back to go, I got to have more of these. They're gone. But he did a Lancero with a fantail. It's a smaller ring gauge than a traditional Lancero. It's smaller than that.
Huh.
And it was really good. The one I want to try that I have not tried yet is the number 2 Torpedo. It's not called that, but it's a torpedo.
It's in there right now.
I will say
Spectaculares.
Right. So the other night I was up here Thursday night doing the lights. Jonathan Scott walks in. Great guy, been one of our members, 10 years in the NFL. Great guy, loves cigars. He came in and said, I got to try one. So he tries the number 2. 30 minutes later, hey, did you hear what Jonathan thinks about the new Alfonso? No. Best cigar he's ever had, which says something for Jonathan because I know what the volume he goes through and what he smokes. And 1 hour later, he came walking back with a box after smoking one cigar.
Yeah, it makes sense.
He was blown away.
It makes sense because if you love it, we don't know if we're going to get it.
It's basically the Byron 1850, which was a limited edition, full-bodied cigar, and the Alfonso, which to me was the best cigar I'd ever smoked. They had a baby. Because it is a Maduro Alfonso.
I'm going to try one today. Watching the Husker game because that's what I'm putting in Dusty Robert. What's up, guys? I'm setting up for the Big Red game. Thought I'd check in. Let's go bowling. That's all I got to say. We got Jay Alexander coming in. Good morning. And Chris Coulter.
Chris Coulter, he needs to be in here.
He needs to be in here. Miss you. I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah.
Well, if you're in here, make sure to comment, sound off who's in, what is up. This is Saturday at the Shop, our weekly get-together where we just talk about all things ICC. One thing you may or may not be able to see on this camera is the color of the doors have changed. What you won't see off camera. That looks beautiful. We're making excellent painting progress, and that is, by the way, for those who are counting, that is finish out progress.
Yes.
And that is very, very important. I saw that. I'm not going to, I'm such a hypocrite. I tell everyone not to talk about it.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. And then what do you do?
We talked about it. You want to talk about the stuff we're not supposed to talk about last night? But what we did?
Yeah, you know why? Because I'm not a charcuterie dude. I'm just not. If I went to a restaurant, I probably wouldn't order it. But our Giulio Ferrari put together some pieces of edible art that when somebody comes in to the new Fuselage Lounge and says, Stanko the guy's he brings carloads of friends in.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do one of these charcuterie boards. When it gets delivered to the table, the holy shit that is going to come out of everybody's mouth. Because it's not just like the one you and I would do, which is 6 pieces of bologna and some of that cheese that's in a wrap.
100%.
This stuff is just like, don't eat it yet. We got to take pictures.
That's exactly. And it's beautiful
God.
because I want to just talk about what the ethos of this, and we spoke about this last night. So for those who are curious about the menu, he picked up, so there's a local mozzarella co. that's in Dallas that makes fresh cheeses every day. All of these things we're getting is local, it's fresh, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
And Julio's just shoot for the stars, and you'll probably find
there were things on there I didn't know existed. I didn't know that there's capers that are the size of freaking
Those things
olives.
are good.
They're like olives.
He's going through and creating all this. So we said, all right, bring down the numbers of items so you can get the best ingredients for it. And the beauty with going with these guys is you will ultimately, if you're sitting in the seat, what does that, to me, I'm listening going, oh, great, this can be fucking expensive. But the beauty with going direct with the manufacturer instead of a distributor from the manufacturer that's got all the middlemen, just like how we buy cigars, we go direct to the manufacturer.
Yep, buy it direct.
You get better pricing, you get better quality, and you get a better relationship. So we're eating that mozzarella, we're eating some of those cheeses, some of the meats. That's all stuff that's sourced here.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm just so excited about that. And
it was incredible.
The way Julio performs when it's go time, and he's talking about it, he's passionate about it, it just makes me so excited.
Well, yeah, and look, there are going to be guys that will convince their wives to come up here, and I guarantee you the next week the wives will be convincing the husbands to come up there because that present, or the wives are going to bring all their girlfriends up, and they're going to say, "We got to do this."
Those cheese bread balls.
Out of here.
It's got tapioca inside, and
it's tapioca and like flour.
And I'm going to be honest, because he's Brazilian, just as Luciano is, and he's Brazilian. He's talking about, it's Brazilian this, Brazilian that. I'm going, all right, Julio, I love you, and your wife is an absolute sweetheart as you are, but I don't really give a shit about Brazil,
Yeah.
And then we start eating these Brazilian cheese bread things, and I was like, so tell me about Rio.
Yeah, I'm
is Rio
go on
nice?
vacation.
Yeah. So
if those are everywhere, and they just have them by the bucket. I'm in.
Let's go to Rio.
That was incredible.
It sold me over. I was very, very excited. And one thing that's beautiful with that is just his open-mindedness to go, okay, no, we need to let's get into what our vision is. Okay, we're going to do this. But with that being said, seal with a bow on it, charcuterie menu and light bite menu complete. And I'm just so excited about where we're going.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, we got Sean in
pastries.
The house.
Yeah. I started working out this week with my son, and first of all, I hate you. And
you feel good, don't you? You're not sore.
No, there's a part of my brain that feels like this is the right thing to do. And I committed to my mother. My mother is my inspiration. And I committed to my mother, I am going to stay healthy. I'm gonna live as long as I can.
Yes.
But God damn, it hurts.
Just at the beginning.
Yeah, just the beginning. I have a feeling I'm going to hurt for the next year.
You're going to hurt slightly for the rest of your life if you're doing it right.
Well, I was hurting.
Not hurting,
just getting out of bed was a little bit tough.
At a certain point, this starts feeling good, where you're going, ooh, I'm a little tight here. That means something's happening. You'll start to like it. Just give it 6 or 7 months.
Does Evan like it?
I love it.
Do you? How often does he
go?
Son of a
bitch, he went to the gym for less time than you did. I haven't seen him in the gym.
That's where I was going with that.
I haven't seen him in the gym once.
My wife is good at joining a club, joining a gym.
She's watching before you say.
No, I've calculated this. She's good at joining the club, then telling everybody she joined the club, and then work out for a couple days, and then she gets busy.
It's easy to get busy.
So I'm going to your club, but apparently I'm already paying for another. That they asked me, how's everything going? I'm like, am I a member here?
In all fairness,
still love you, honey.
When Evan and Joseph started going to the gym, I tried to kill them. I tried to kill them immediately.
I'm sure. Busy is like walking through a landmine field when he comes in. He's just like, God, I hope Brandon doesn't make eye contact with me. I just want to walk on a treadmill for a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Let's move on and talk a little bit about what a good surprise Bad Words guest Lee Waddell was this week.
Awesome. It was a deal that we've been waiting for the schedules to line up, and we just didn't. All of a sudden, he was off the radar until we find out, hey, he's going to be here. Lee Waddell was the Ghostface guy in the Scream movies, the first 2 Scream movies. So I'm thinking, okay, well, here's a guy no one's going to know. They're going to know the character, but they're not going to know him because the guy had a mask on all the time.
Right.
So, so I'm thinking, okay, this guy, he comes in, he has this cool shirt on that's got all the ghost faces on it. I thought it was going to be one of those things like Lego chick that, just kind of lived on one path. Well, then I find out the guy's. I looked at his IMDb. 66 movie credits. He's the guy that was pulled out of the Jeep in Jurassic Park by the T-Rex. He was the guy that. I mean, when you start looking at some of the things that he was, either a stunt double in, a stunt man, or an actor, it is Spider-Man, all these things.
Yeah.
Ron just got excited, but I mean,
Spider-Man. Good Burger. Classic.
Yeah, there
the
was
amount of
another
classic movies he was in was unbelievable. And I'll tell you what a fun guy he was to talk about.
Awesome.
He was just right at the beginning when he walked in, you could feel him going like, all right, I don't know if I can do this. And it's like 11 o'clock at night, we're like, all right, we got to go now.
He had an anime. He lit it. He said, what is this? You're about to get ruined. And he took a couple of puffs. It was ruined. He's like, I like cigars. I like whiskey. I like guns. I like cars. Just this guy was made for this place.
Yeah, we're talking now when we were talking everything. Check that out. By the way, Bad Words podcast is every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's live on Rumble, and then the following day it goes live on Spotify and on all the audio listening platforms as well. But I am just it felt good to get back in the swing for sure.
No, was he also military? Because he was very
alluding
code-ish.
to being something. He was alluding to something. I think you're right as well.
Look at all those
beautiful
guys.
Family coming in here. Look at this beautiful family. You want to come say hi to the people of the world, Ali? Yeah, come on in. Everyone, give it up for Ali. Thanks. Okay, you got to come here and not. I mean, we didn't set up a chair for you or anything. Alessia. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Will you tell people your favorite part of the expansion that you've designed?
Yes.
By the way,
is her
And Begley.
and Begley.
yes.
What is it? I thought it was a chocolate.
No, not everything can be chocolate. You just hold it and talk into it. What is your favorite thing that you've designed next door? that you're
100%
seeing
sure
it
it's
come
not
together?
on.
That hasn't been on for a long time. There you go.
That's why I couldn't hear
Yeah.
you very good.
Will you put that?
Mine shows blue.
Yours is blue? So we have no audio is what's happening right now.
Oh, yeah.
Click it one more time.
No, I could hear you on the phone.
Ah,
It was
to
just
hell with
very
it.
very light.
Okay, but for our fans on Facebook, because to hell with Instagram now, will you talk about your favorite thing designed in the expansion?
I think it's probably the barrel ceiling and the bar cabinet.
I agree.
It's pretty iconic, and it's trying to get what was basically the soul of fuselage. It's trying to make that into a design item and bring it and kind of blend it into the environment, so it's not super tacky, So I think that's like my favorite because it's just like a piece of design. It's
And
very unique, and it's just.
It's funny because
They're
you
amazing.
also named fuselage. So basically, everything you see are the two matriarchs of our business. and my boss. Right here. Do you want to get off the camera now? I can feel you pretty shaky.
No, I was here for another reason. Well, I wanted to cheer up, especially Nebraska, that is watching us live.
She is watching.
That is running away today, as far as I heard.
Are they breaking her out of the hospital today?
Out of the hospital today, so I'm so proud of you. I wish I could be there.
Yes.
Wish everybody out. Just
Are they seriously breaking her out of the hospital today?
Nice.
I love this.
She was listening to some music,
Our wedding song.
our wedding song.
Yep.
So she's all full of energy now with the chocolate shake she had in the morning.
Good. Good.
So yeah.
Good.
Well, once again, we love you, and we cannot wait to see you again. Run fast. Get her out.
Get the hell out of that hospital. They're trying to kill you.
Hey, Grandma Mickey, come here, Elias. Oh, this.
Yeah, take your time. This is live.
Oh, come here, baby. Oh,
See?
Say hi to Grandma Mickey.
say hi, Grandma Mickey.
Yes.
Say I love
See you
you.
very
This is your. So this is after my real grandpa, Elvis Presley. This is Leah Presley. It's a complete lie that Grandma said that she cheated on Grandpa with Elvis. Yep.
That's
This is
my
the offspring.
My dad. Elvis.
Elvis
I got my dance moves.
Well, for those who are just tuning in for the first time, we're a family-owned business,
Yes.
and this is my family. This- and my older brother over here looks exactly like me, so thanks for that. And so this is the future generation of this business: Leah, Alessia, and Elias.
I love it when they run it because they give away everything for free.
100% for free. All right, well, let's finish this. I love you guys. I love you. Okay, Leah, you think what, Papa? Okay. Give it up for the Franks family! Yay!
Mickey, a big one.
Hey! All right, so how should we throw a bow on this thing today?
Well, you didn't give away any of them. Let's pick a name. Have them pick a name for the Jake Wyatts. All right,
Chris Walter.
And what are these? Golf?
Golf balls. How
I
about the next person that makes an e-commerce purchase on industrialcigarcompany.com.
Well, stick this in the box.
Plus, there's a couple of other things that I'll stick in there. And when you hop on industrialcigars.com or .co, you're going to take a walk around our new web platform. You can buy merch in direct that will drop ship to you. You can buy all sorts of stuff, ICC plus cigars. And here's an improvement that we made. For those of you who purchased e-commerce from us previously, we had flat rate shipping. We have programmed every single cigar with the right shipping information in weight, length, width, the whole thing. So it's going to give you less expensive shipping, and it's going to be accurate to your shipment.
And the other thing is, with our e-commerce, number one, our product is not sitting in a warehouse that has a garage door opening every time UPS shows up with no humidity in it. We pull from our humidity, number one. Number two, you want to try one of those, one of these, one of those, and one of those, and buy 4 cigars you can. Most of these e-commerce sites realize that for them it's about volume, so they're going to sell you a 5-pack or a box. That you're out. But with us, you can try a couple of different cigars before you step up and buy a box. Of course, our members get the member discount. But I'm going to say this: our web environment, I am convinced, is the finest e-commerce web experience for a retail cigar lounge on the planet. Prove me wrong. Number one. Number two, we didn't hire and pay the 100 and whatever, some astronomical number what it cost in order to get that done, because Brandon and his company did that. So it was completely done by his team, his people. So when you see it, you may have the question, I need to do this, contact me.
Yeah, but I'm not.
gonna do it because he's too damn busy.
But it is a good.
But no, you
thank
did
for
an
saying
unbelievable job.
that. It's a good site. It's really functional. Beautiful build. So
It's all one thing. Everything was attached to the mothership, and you're always moving to go into another area. This is one smooth piece, and I look forward to anybody showing me the website in this industry.
without a doubt. Will the Vault Tech Human be back in stock anytime soon?
I can get anything from them.
Yeah, drop us.
They have some new stuff that's out. We've been waiting for the lobby to get done, but if there's a Vault Tech cigar humidor or gun case that you want, just direct message me through our Facebook site. Let me know. And if I'm not carrying it in stock, then I'll run on tight margins. So
Yep,
it's not a big deal.
We'll get it. Well, I think with that, let's go watch Huskers hopefully get bowl game
All eligible.
bowl eligible. Like we have some product in the humidor we haven't spoken about. It's going to be a great Easter egg for you if you make your way in.
Yeah, if you come to the humidor, walk in the hall, and see what happens. You'll be surprised.
Well, with that,
Let's watch the Skurs.
let's go watch the Skurs. Grandma Mickey, we love you so
Love
much.
you, Mama.
And let's keep
Just make sure you tighten up that rope when you take off running.
Yeah. She was a stripper.
Yep, she was.
Love you.
Love you too.
Love you. We out.
Happy Veterans Day.